Hey, so I'm calling this the Deliverance Tour, and this is my Deliverance Tour War Journal #1. I'm here at the PCW Training Center. It's in Covington, Georgia. So it was about 6 hours, a little bit more for me to get here. And I feel bad. I owe an apology to Brian. Brian is working with these cats and got them doing drills that I never showed them. I was very impressed. And then when it was my turn to talk, I mean, they got a dose of what it was like being me. What to me selling means, what to me the three positions that you have on the card and what your jobs are, and how to be special, how to be exceptional. And I wanted to give them, the students who are new especially, who never met me. It was, the funniest thing was that cat right now, look at the intensity, right? How it's ramped up. I wanted to give them this sense of purpose, this sense of you got to be great. And whatever you have that you can emphasize, please emphasize it. And I feel like this training school is in such good hands. And I don't know, man. It was just so good. I felt bad in the sense that I probably talked for 2 hours and made them do shit. I was just in the flow and in the mood, but I really wanted to give them a dose. Because at the end of the day, Matt Hankins is running PCW. Brian and Bill are doing the training. But I just wanted them to know that they need to be proud of being a part of this thing that I helped start, and that other people are doing such a great job of continuing. You can see Hankins barking, hope, hope, hope. Let me see what he does. Let's see. Back still hurts. Back still hurts. Back still hurts. The goal for me was to make them have focus with their obsession with pro wrestling. If you're here and you're doing this to yourself, there's a level of obsession there. I just want them to take it from this idea of wrestling being attention deficit disorder to an attention deficit advantage. Of if there's things that worry you or scare you in the ring, if you're having trouble remembering a routine, then that's the thing that you work on your own time, that you visualize. So when you come here, you can conquer your fears as a performer and excel. I hope that they got some of that spirit. I just want to give that to them. I'm excited. And in just a moment, God, I did talk for a long fucking time. The selling has improved. The intensity has improved. People are communicating from the outside to help them out. It's getting infinitely better. They're having fun. But you know what fun is? This one I'm going to give you for free. Fun is doing something well, not just having a goofy good time. I'll talk to you guys later. We got that war journal. I think I'm going to add this to the other video that I took at the training facility. Just tack it on at the end. Make it easy peasy. So I'm in the hotel after a lot of drama. So if practice started at 5:30, those poor motherfuckers, the last people who hung with me, which was Grandpa, aka referee Daryl Hall, and Brian Blaze, we were in that parking lot talking until like 11:30. So those poor guys had to put up with me for 6 hours. But um, I was just talking and I was just feeling it. I just felt great to be around all of that. There's other stuff going on that I'm going to talk about in Patreon at some point about the other wrestling stuff that I had meetings about. Oh, that were really exciting. So it's a lot. And, 6 hours of driving. Tomorrow, I'm going to Pro South and I'm doing something in their show. I'm doing a segment that I'm calling Am I Wrong, where I'm going to be talking to Tyler Culprit. That is exciting, of course. But I'm actually going to be in Birmingham first. I'm going to get there. Luckily, they're an hour back. Get it? Hour back. Get it? That was for like two of you to get. So I'll actually make up a little time going that way, which is nice. So I'll go to Birmingham for kind of a lunchtime thing that I'm really excited to talk about. I don't want to talk about it beforehand, just on the off chance it does not happen. I will be so incredibly disappointed. But it's not wrestling related at all. But it's crazy. It's typical me crazy stuff. And then I will go to Piedmont. I have a hotel there, which was inexpensive, but it looks like I'm going to get what I pay for when I look at the reviews. The frustration of, because when I'm by myself, like next week, when I'm in Jacksonville, I'll be with the kids. So we're staying at really nice places because I will not have them stay in a crappy place. I just will not have it. But when I stay on the cheap. And these guys wouldn't even honor the reservation price that I had made through Hotels.com. But I called the Hotels.com people. They more than made up for it. So that was fine. But having to deal with that stuff at midnight, it's like I ain't feeling it. But I've set my alarm. I'm going to get this video sent and all that stuff, though the Wi-Fi here is as weak as a kitten. But I guess my main takeaway of today was I felt relieved because that facility looks great. The work that they've done, I mean, I'm getting choked up, right? Like the inside of that place, and then when I saw all of those black and white photos on the wall of all like just old school PCW pics. I took a picture of me near the one of Mason. Maybe I'll get that picture and that will be the thumbnail. Probably not though. But like, it just means a lot that the work I started continues and that it's in such good hands and that everybody tolerated me talking. I really gave them, though, the Stephen Platinum experience of just digging into their minds, reaching into their hearts, hopefully inspiring them to think and to bring the best out about themselves. I was really taken with how great they're all going to be. Like, I know that that's going to happen. I was really encouraged by Brian being such a great trainer and taking it so seriously. And of course, seeing Hankins there was wonderful, and Grandpa there was wonderful, and just telling these younger people like stories and what my thinking was behind things and how they need to get their mind right. But seeing the ring was very sentimental to me. I love the color scheme. I love it. And it was a wonderful way. I'm glad I extended my trip going forward to do this. It's very encouraging. It inspires me. I'm excited to go to Pro South and perform tomorrow. You got to realize I have not performed in a wrestling ring for more than 4 years. So, Jeff, who I talked to as I was driving up here, Jeff asked, like, how are you feeling about performing? It's kind of crazy. And it is. And then I add on top of, I mean, this trip has just been about me adding and adding and adding and adding. There's so many people that I want to see. I just have to be honest. Like, I hope nobody gets offended. Like, if you want to see me, come see me. You know where I'm gonna be. So I'm gonna be at Pro South tomorrow night, um, and then Saturday. This is crazy. So I'm gonna get to Canton, Georgia, by 11 in the morning, if not earlier. I may try to get there even earlier because I hate being late to stuff. I just hate it. So get there so I can talk to Gary, sort of hang out for a bit. If Dylan can get up there, awesome. Hang out with him too. But then, because I got a 3-hour drive minimum to get to Augusta, Georgia. Because we're going to meet at 3 at a restaurant. So I can hang out with Charles Felder, Skrilla, his girl. I think Timothy Blackman's going to be there. I mean, so it's like a big thing. And then they'll have to get to the show. I can probably delay just a little bit and hang out for a bit. Today, for perspective, this is how wrapped up I get in stuff. Since this is a war journal, right? So, what did I consume as far as food and drink? I drank a gallon of water, or I have a little bit more to finish off, but I'm going to drink a gallon of water, 2 sugar-free, like Dr. Pepper cream sodas. By the way, as the kids say, fire. Fire. And then all I had to eat, I realized, was these meatballs that I prepared yesterday. So like 4 meatballs. That's it. It's lunacy. So tomorrow I'll make, hopefully I'll make a protein shake to sort of make up for this. But, there aren't a lot of amenities in this hotel. I think they don't have any, they don't have shit. I'll probably have to stop at a convenience store or grocery store to buy a bag of ice so I can chill stuff out. That's frustrating. But again, when you're living on the cheap, it is what it is. But Saturday, Canton, Georgia to Augusta, Georgia for IWE. And I plan to give them the full platinum experience, which means live tweeting and Facebooking during the show. And then also me evaluating sort of like the locker room area and general feelings I have about the show and all this stuff. I've done this stuff before. I think it can help them a lot. I'm looking forward to a nice big crowd for IWE. That will be very exciting. And then Sunday, I decided to go to GIPW. So I'll be in Warner Robins, which meant I didn't have to stop at Buc-ee's on the way in, because I will stop because Buc-ee's is right there. So I will definitely get my Buc-ee's picture. And I know I'm going to be starving like Marvin tomorrow morning. So I need to plan at least a little time to have some kind of protein-heavy breakfast. I kind of doubled up my workout early this morning because I didn't know what my schedule was going to be like. And I'm if my alarm doesn't wake me up, then I will get up early, hit some kind of form of workout here in the room. But otherwise, I got to get sleep. I've been driving for, 6 hours today. And tomorrow it'll be 3 hours to Birmingham and then probably a couple more to Piedmont after that. Jesus H. And then from Piedmont to Canton, that's about 3 and then 3. So I'm putting miles on that car. I'm doing my thing. Come out and see me. But I guess to sum up, it was very satisfying seeing PCW in such a good state. It was satisfying seeing enthusiastic students. It was satisfying to see Naja and Brian and Grandpa and Hankins, of course. I'm very excited to hear about how Larry's induction goes in the Hall of Fame at Landmark. That's very exciting to me, especially hearing the surprises that they have. I wish I could be there. But then again, IWE, I can't wait for that either. And to see fucking crazy Gary Lamb. So, in any case, I'm going to file this war journal. Hopefully, it doesn't take 75 years to upload, but it just might with the incredible Wi Fi here. But that is your Deliverance Tour War Journal number 1.